What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again with the review of the Jordan 1 Yellow Ochre. So we have here today the Jordan 1 Yellow Ochre. Hopefully I'm saying it right now. I used to call it the Ochre, then I heard it was called the Ochre. Now I'm hearing that it said Ochre or Ochre if you're Britain or something like that. I went and looked on YouTube for the correct pronunciation for this, and what I'm seeing now, what I'm sticking with is the Yellow Ochre. Ochre. Okay? Ochre? Okay, Ochre. You feel me? Yeah, that. Now these were, I think, initially set to release on January 27th. Since then, it's been updated, and now I think the stamp of approval is January 13th is the official release date for these bad boys. The retail price point, of course, $180, and being the first Jordan 1 to release in 2024. And yeah, check it out. You know, this is the other shoe right here, other shoe. And it also comes with a extra set of laces, which I'm going to take a guess and say these are sale laces. The box even states here, does it state sale? I'm just going to take a guess again. Yellow Ochre Black sale. So yeah, check it out. Special little box, or I wouldn't even call this a special box, but a different color box, something cool there, you know, some little different, little switcherooski that they're doing now more and more on the shoe. Bam! But check it out, check it out. The Yellow Ochre reminds me a lot of like the Taxi mixed alongside with the Pollen. I find a little bit of mixture of both of those shoes kind of combined together. Now, there was actually a Yellow Ochre or Ochre that released, I want to say back in 2017, which was slightly different than this one. What you see though featured here is a very, for the most part, nice tumbled leather on the white paneling. On the yellow here is more of a nubuck, which is a fairly decent, but I will say based upon just looking at this material, it does look like a material that will stain fairly easy. It reminds me a lot of, as I stated on the previous video, the Jordan 1 UNC that released, I want to say 2019 or 2021. Let's see what year. The Jordan 1 Retro High OG University Blue is the actual colorway, and it reminds me a lot of that blue material that was utilized on the shoe. And even looking at the picture right now, it's pretty much that same color palette, or I would say the same color of the paneling, if you just swapped out that University Blue for the Yellow Ochre, and you pretty much get, they're pretty much side by side the same. This is a Switcherooski of the University Blue with the Yellow Ochre. You got also on the toe here a Nike Air, which is in the yellow with the black laces. You got the extra set of laces on the inside. You got the, you know, yellow insole with the black Nike Air on there as well, and a typical Jordan 1. I'm not going to sit here and say it's anything different. People will get mad at my previous title because I stated that the shoe was going for below retail, and somebody, well, not even people, one person in particular was mad. I guess let me go and check again, because my size was below retail, and the person stated that only that one size below retail. Let me just do my research while we're on here, like right now. Okay, 8.5, 144, 8, 144. Size 7 is 199. That's what someone. These are the prices that people are putting them at currently. But the last sale, 205. So I'm seeing 144, and then I'm seeing 205 as far as a range go. So in some sizes below retail, and some sizes not. Specifically at 8 and 8.5 right now is going for below retail. A lot of the other sizes are kind of going for a little bit above retail. I would say $180 to $200. So based upon that, size 13, 162. You know, it's all over the place right now. 8, 8.5, 144, 9, 190, 9.5, 190, 10, 206, 10.5, 224, 11, 232, 11.5, 225, you know, 228, 5, and then 12.5 is 5. The prices are all over the damn place. Why am I bringing this up? Because it's a lot of what is going to be dictated as far as how the hype is going to go, the resale, people trying to go after them, whether it's going to be bodied or not. I think that this shoe though, regardless of the fact, even though my size 8 and 8.5 is going for below retail, I think it's more so because there's a lot of that size in general, like 8.5, 9, 10s. Those are some of the most biggest and most common sizes usually made by the, you know, Jordan brand when it comes where it's released, when you look at the actual stock numbers. But I do think that this shoe will do decent. You feel me? Ones tend to hit or miss. Sometimes they sell out, sometimes they don't. And when I say sell out, instantly sell out, majority of the time they do fairly well. The Mauve sat forever, Taxis sat forever. And no issue with that either. People were able to get the Mauves for damn near 30% off on some sites. The Royals went for 30% off on some sites. So that's why I like to make sure to let you guys know, because maybe you can pass up on this and get it at a later date for below retail. Particularly this specific colorway though, based upon what I'm seeing, I think this might be a shoe that you might have to kind of be on top of. I think you might need to cop it. If you can get it at retail, get it at retail. Don't hold out for it to go on sale. I don't think that this shoe, at this time at least, is gonna do that. But I'm not gonna lie, I thought the taxis were gonna sell out. I thought the taxis were gonna sell out instantly. And guess what? They didn't. Some pairs went below retail. So don't come to me for resale advice, because I suck at that. But this is a nice shoe. I will say I'm personally not going to keep it. I kept Pollen 1s, ended up getting rid of them. I kept Taxis. I think I got rid of my Taxis. So I really don't even have this colorway in my type of collection anymore. So if I did have a reason, I mean, I would keep this, but I see myself buying this and then just getting rid of it down the road just because it's something I might not even end up wearing, but I do like it a lot. I personally think this was better off being called a Taxi instead of the other yellow toe Taxi that came out later on. This looks like a goddamn Taxi shoe for real. Like, I mean, come on. But to each its own. Jordan Brand, they come up with their own stuff, or the sneaker sites come up with their own stuff. But I think that this would have did better as far as a Taxi go. And also, they have full went in. This has been going on for a little bit now, but I just want to double up on it. The actual air flight is completely changed from the previous years. It's no longer, you know, debossed with print in. It's now embossed, popped out with the print on top of it. And even on this particular pair, you can see that the print does not line up with the debossing. So like this, you can see what I'm saying. You see how it looks like it's almost a shadow? Well, what that is the debossing's popped up and the print is slightly above, like slightly, like the print's here and then the deboss is here and the print's right above it, stacked up like that. They didn't stamp it perfectly. And for this one, it seems like this one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. So I'm just showing you the inconsistencies if there's any at all. But for the most part, yeah, Yellow Ochre, January 13th. Be on the lookout. And let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions, man. I'm gonna end you guys and girls off with an on foot review. I love y'all. And I probably will see y'all next year. I'm out. Peace.